Has life been treating you fairly at all, by any chance? Well, thank you for coming over, my pad. Sorry for the mess. Yeah, I'm not really used to living alone, so forgive me. Are you okay? What's the matter? Here. Here. Take some. Are you okay? Who hurt you again? Did that little punk Jimmy hurt you? He hurt you, didn't he? Oh, you asked Samantha out. And she rejected you. I'm so sorry. But it's not even about that. What do you mean it's not even about that? Okay. What's going on? Oh, I know what this is. Is it about what happened in your past? Yeah. That's why Mom had to switch schools for us growing up. You did get taunted and picked on quite a bit. You think it's happening again with that Jimmy character? Do I need to come there? Do I need to knock those walls down and put that little punk to the wall? Okay, sorry, I'm just very overprotective of you as your bigger brother. You know what helps me? Actually, I was just using this, which is why I have it on hand. This is rose water and squalene. And it is a calming facial mist, and it will feel so wonderful, so very amazing on you. Let me give it a shot. So how are you doing living with Mom and Dad? Not okay? It's not easy, huh? I bet. Here, let me show you. It smells very nice. And let me just spray it on you. I'm going to spray it on your clothes, in your hair. There you go. Preferably on your face, but yeah. Not everyone likes things on their face. That's by Pearlescence. I like that name too, yeah. So you're still getting counseling for what happened? Well, know that you don't need that. Sometimes I'm here for you, but I understand that you still need it. But again, I'm just kind of overprotective. Sometimes I wonder, are you talking to the right therapist or counselor? And are they really going to be able to help you through your issues, you know? Yeah. Well, I just hope for the best for you, that's all. And I'm telling you right now, if they bother you one more time, I'm going to come over there and take care of it for you, because sometimes you need an adult to stand up for you. And if you can maybe tell the instructor what's going on, they may be able to assist you through this problem, okay? Without me having to intervene, because I will. Yes, I will intervene if it gets bad enough. Okay, that's what big brothers do. Why do you think they call it Big Brother, the TV show? Because they keep an eye, they watch over you, right? They watch on you and they make sure you're okay. So nobody sees those swelling under eye bags. I'm going to put these sunglasses on you before you step out that door, okay? They're mine. They're very special to me, but I will give them to you. And that way you feel safe and protected. You know that these are your big brother's glasses. And you'll feel like a baddie going to school with them on. They're going to wonder, where'd you get these? And they're going to say, my older brother. And if they pick on you again, you say, I'm going to have my older brother come here, and he's a lot older. And he's gonna take care of you. And I already told him about you. And he has his eyes on you. So that's gonna scare him away. Alright? Alright. So, yes. Okay. I know a lot of times people say I'm more like an uncle than anything. But I can't help how people perceive me. So, I wanted to gift you a couple things. Again, I've been using this, but I think this will help you. Do they ever recommend journaling in your counseling therapy sessions? Okay. So these are little prompts of stuff you can do. Stuff that is, unusual, like making sounds with certain objects, just to kind of be mindful. It's about pretty much staying in the present, and it's called 1 Minute Writer. Okay, so basically there's a 1 minute prompt. So it's like the votes are in, and yep, you've been chosen to be president of your neighborhood association. What's the first thing you'd like to address? So you write that down. And so it just kind of keeps your mind off the problem at hand, right? You can even maybe use this in school when you're on your study break if you don't have any studying or homework to do. And it's a form of therapy. It's a form of self-counseling, when your therapist is not there in front of you or me. Because let's be real, I'm the best therapist there is. To you, at least. But I feel like this will really help alleviate that stress and get your mind off the now, right? Because sometimes even being present is nice, but you're being present in this book and not being present necessarily on your current reality, but being present elsewhere, like reading a Harry Potter book, right? It takes you elsewhere. You're present on the novel rather than yourself and your circumstances. Exactly. So it also forces you to be creative. So maybe you find a creative solution around that nitpicker at school. Okay. Yeah, he's nitpicking you all the time, right? He's nagging you. He's nagging at you like worse than a Virgo, right? I'll take care of him someday. I promise you. Maybe when he graduates and he's 18, I'll just be like, look here, punk. I'm going to be like 33 by the time you graduate, so I might be too old for that, but you know what? I'm still going to watch your back. And you're going to be the one graduating straight A's while they probably have to redo a grade. I wanted to give you a gift, though. I had no idea what you were going through, but I wanted to give you something to say, hey, I love you as your brother and I appreciate you and all that you've done for me, too, because, last Christmas you really stepped it up. You bought a lot of gifts, and I felt like I just maybe wasn't the best brother sometimes, but I would like to give you this lunchbox to take with you, and I think it's time to upgrade your lunchbox. Maybe that's why, maybe they're being a little nitpicky at you, poking fun at, teasing at you, I just thought maybe it's time to get rid of the SpongeBob on the lunchbox and go for something more modern and appealing. And it's you're gonna be a baddie with this one. Like, it's pretty cool. So this is like the Range Rover of lunchbox. So I got you some tissues, okay? This is a Nature Valley Crunch Bar with cinnamon. It is so good, so delectable. I know you like to go hiking and walk on trails, so I think this would be perfect to store your waters. It comes inside with an ice pack, so as long as you remember to take it out the freezer. Okay, so I didn't put it in here, but I'll take it out the freezer and put it in here when I see you on the way out of the door. And it also comes with 2 Tupperware containers, so remind me to give those to you too. I put a little apple in there because, it's time to eat healthier, and, sometimes we start getting breakouts and acne, and people used to not poke fun at me, but just kind of bring it up, and it made me feel self-conscious. So when I started eating better and taking care of my skin, drinking a lot of water, So I just thought I'd put you a little starter kit. Maybe this is your lunch for the day tomorrow when you go back to school Monday. An apple, a granola bar, and some water. I mean, sometimes that's all you need, you know. You don't need to do the whole gourmet meal, you know. Some people, yeah, I'm talking about like spoiled rich kids and rich families. They have like the grapes, they have the apple juice, they have the like, no, okay, we're not doing all that. Alright, we're gonna save that money for a down payment on your future home or condo or whatever. Alright. Have you looked at condos lately? Oh my god. Like, they are so expensive. Like, you're better off just buying a house. I mean, what's the point? You have a front zipper compartment here. Just put a couple things. So, it'll be like the color of the fabric. Yeah, I love this box. I originally wanted it as mine. I also have this long strap, so okay. Okay, maybe don't put it on like that. Just maybe, yeah, just hold it on like this. Maybe. I don't know, I'd have to see how it looks in here. And I know you've been through a lot growing up, which doesn't help. And I feel like when we go through things like that, we attract people to just bring it up in us and bring up a part of ourselves that makes us feel less confident and allows us to struggle more. And so you can't help it. Just know that you can't help what you've been through. We won't even talk about it, okay? As a child, we can't help what you've experienced, but know that mom and dad live in regret to this day that they couldn't fully be there for you when those things happened, and they didn't know how to help. And so now that you're a bit older, you know how to get help for yourself. And are you also keeping up to date with your school's guidance counselor too? Okay, letting him know about this. Yeah, oh, school guidance counselors. They're as helpful, I mean, as this tissue sometimes. Like, you know, they'll just give you a tissue and that's about it. And just be like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay, that sucks. Like, that's all they know how to say. So they're not much helpful. So I'm glad you're getting real help. They are helpful, you know, for getting you in the door to college, but yeah, they're not that qualified for emotional therapy and counseling. Anyway. How much is my rent? Look at you asking big boy questions, grown questions. I'm saying big boy because I'm a big boy. You're not. Okay? So you don't need to worry about how much my rent is. Alright? Just focus on your 1 minute writing and your lunchbox and eating good and that's all. That's being present. Okay? That's being mindful. You focus on how good you look in these shades. Don't forget them. Put them on your shirt. Yeah, this will make you look cooler. Why are you laughing at me? That is not so early 2000s. Shut up. Shut up. Gen Z. Oh, you think calling me a millennial is insulting? Actually, that's a compliment, honey. Something that might make you feel better. I actually discovered today for the first time white hairs starting to grow on my face. Oh, I've had white hairs here since I was 14, but now they're starting to grow on my face. And I'm like, oh God, thank you for reminding me how old I get. Thank you for that. You suck. Anyway, do you believe in God? The Super Bowl. No, I did not watch the Super Bowl. I don't think I've ever watched it. Not even the halftime show. I haven't watched a halftime show in like 15 years. Like, no. Does not interest me. I hear these halftime shows keep getting worse. Like, they just get worse every year, so. Or more boring, I don't know. They need to step their game up, I guess. No pun intended. So, there you go, off you go. Well, you're welcome to stay as long as you like, but I'm just gonna cook myself some shrimp scampi dinner or something like that. And yeah, you have to get home early to get ready for school, so how was your driving so far? Yeah, be safe. That's Mom's old car. I mean, don't bump it into a tree or something. All right. Please text me when you get safe home, okay? All right. Yeah. You going every week? Good. Yeah. You can tell I'm getting old. I'm getting tired around 6 p.m. Like, ooh. Well, it was so good to see you. I'm glad that I could come for you. Give me a big bear hug, okay? Good. All right, you keep those grades up, okay? Don't focus on anything else, because you know what? You may or may not remember that person picking on you years from now, but you're not going to think about them at least years from now. You're going to look back and say, oh, they didn't do much with their life. Oh, they're just, another member of society. And you're going to use that as a marker to elevate and say, you know what? That person who picked on me, I'm going to be better than them. And they may not even, even years from now, you're looking back on their Facebook profile, you're going to say to yourself, oh, maybe they have children and a wife and whatever, and they're all grown, and, they're probably not even remembering they picked on you. So, don't put much attention into the now, really. I mean, if you focus too much on what's happening now, you'll drive yourself nuts. Nuttier than this granola bar I'm about to give you. I mean, just don't worry, okay? Think ahead, always think ahead and progress ahead. That's how you'll get ahead. Otherwise, you'll always be stuck. Yeah. So, that's my best advice to you. All right. So, I'm gonna head out and to the kitchen and make myself a meal. No, you cannot move in with me if you don't like your mom and dad anymore. I'm sorry. I have about had enough of them, so I had to live on my own. Figure out my dating life too. All right. Yeah, I don't want to get you involved while I'm bringing dates over. Not a good plan, but hey, I guess if things get really bad, you're always welcome, but just don't party while I'm out of the house or traveling somewhere. That's all I'd ask of you. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get going. I'm glad to see you growing and independent, and you got your license a lot earlier than I did. So I'm proud of you, and I see how far you're coming. And that's that. You'll be okay. Oh, you'll be just fine. Oh, there's the box of tissues if you need it. All right. Okay.